As the director of the film, Limor Shmila. Did I pronounce it perfect?
Hello everyone, thank you for coming. I guess I will see you later, after the screening. It will be more like, interesting than now. Thank you. I hope you will have a meaningful screening. Thank you.
And right after the film, we'll be having a short Q&A with the director.
Montana is Israeli cigarettes that I used to steal from my hands that used to smoke it when I was a child in Akko. And it's disgusting cigarettes actually, but it was my first, I was 12. So I knew that I will name my first feature film Montana even before I knew the story will be about. And I really love this name, so this is the reason. And Montana, it's a very famous, it's nostalgic name in Israel because it's very nostalgic ice cream, very famous one that was in Israel. So when Effie returned, she's returned to her past, so I felt like it's the right name. Well, actually, this film was shooting in my original locations where I grew up. This is actually my grandma's house. She lived there until today. So I returned to my past, basically. And I love this name. Actually, this is the main reason.
Hot in here. Yeah, now I'm ready.
Okay, I have a question. It appears that you're also the writer of the script. So, also from your answer, I gather that there's a lot of personal involvement within the story. Could you please let us know what's the boundaries between fiction and personal story?
Are you asking me if I had an affair with a married woman?
Yes.
So, just kidding. Well, I wrote Montana based on the questions I asked as a child of boundaries between man, woman, relationships, like what's wrong, what is right, because I was a very curious child and I used to stare over relationships. So it's based on this one, and I really felt like I knew women in Akko. Akko, it's a very small city in Israel, very primitive city, very small one, and my family, it's huge, we're 100 people in my family. So it's a huge family in a small town. So basically I really wanted to put on screen thoughts I had as a child, about boundary. I think it's about boundaries and the silence, because no one talks there about the serious things you should talk about. So I really want to save the kids that no one talks about their situations. So this is what, close to my story, my feelings about the things in families in general.
Questions from the audience now. Yes, the gentleman over there.
Hi.
What was the impact of the film in Israel?
Can we get another microphone,
Impact,
please?
yes. When people saw the film, what was the reaction?
Well, people, it's very general. I think the film it was a very big success in Israel. Noah Biron, who played Effie, she just won the Best Actress in Haifa Film Festival 4 months ago. So they loved it. I'm sure they had the question if it's how much is close to my life or autobiography. It's always there. But I think it was surprisingly that I made this film with a character that was hurt, but she's not a victim. I think this is one of the main things that was surprised, that why she's not she's sitting there and thinking about what she went through. And no, because I think to be victim, it's to be passive. And I wanted her to save other, she remember what's happened to her through the child, so she needs to do something in her own way. So they loved it, I think. Yeah, they loved it.
wasn't there any reaction from the authorities?
For my family?
From the authorities. From the authorities. Because you...
The state.
Use the microphone.
Wasn't there any reaction from the authorities?
30s?
Yes.
Help me.
Authorities.
It has to do...
Memshela.
Memshela. Like government?
Yes.
I don't know. As long as it's not political, they don't care. Really, it's true.
It has to do with police and...
Yeah, because in Akko, every second man is a policeman. So I knew that the man in the film will be policeman, and when she want to, like in the scene when she's out there in the police station, and she's there, and she want, okay, I'm going to say something, and then he went out. He said, "Oh, I'm going to complain about him in front of him." So actually, I find it funny a little bit. But the government in Israel really don't care if it's not political.
I'm pretty sure everywhere.
Yeah.
Next question. Let me hand you the microphone.
I'd like to ask you if there are more films, not necessarily queer or lesbian or whatever, with the same theme in your country. I mean, is there an urgency, for Israeli makers to talk about pathetic relationships within the family or like a small community, etc., etc.? Or was it like a big shock for the audience because you were the first to talk about shock?
Well, I can't say I'm the first one who made film about like abuse or some things that's wrong in relationships in the family. There was few in Israel, but this way, like when you combine like the lesbian story and the things that you want to fix, I think it was the first one. Yeah, for sure. But I saw in Israel like films about this subject. Yeah.
Next question, please.
Just kind of stupid, I guess. So in the movies, there was the Yossi with kid,
Yeah.
not with the Karen's wife, husband, with sauce.
Oh, in the tapes?
Yeah, in the tapes.
Oh,
That the tapes you
Yeah.
were watching.
yeah, I know.
So
I saw it. It's they
Yossi
watch.
with the kid.
I can totally respect this question, and I understand that it's not.
Not Karen's wife.
Yeah, it's
with
not.
sauce.
It's they watched porn.
Huh?
They watched porn.
It was porn.
Yeah, it
not
was porn.
Yossi with the
No.
kid.
He just watched porn with her. That's what he
I
did.
thought there was one of the two couples.
No.
Yossi with a kid or...
No, I just wanted to tell a story about a couple that they're not happy with their life, like with their relationship. So she's like having an affair with a young woman that came to the city and is like doing like an affair with her hand. So they're not happy and they're still together. So
No. The tapes...
the tapes, it's porn.
It was
It's porn, only porn, just porn. You just tape it on. So you say, what's wrong with that?
Yeah. I mean, I thought they were Yossi with Maya or Karen's husband with Shos.
Okay. This is worse, you say.
That's why she looked at them and she got so mad about it.
Okay, I'm sorry if it wasn't clear, but Yossi watched porn with 8 years old girl.
Somebody else more something else.
It's a porn. I think it's wrong, but it's okay. I totally respect if you're feeling like it's okay. No. They're not in the tapes. It's just porn. Just porn.
Yes. So, any more porn questions? So, I'll have a last question, maybe. What's your future projects?
Well, I'm editing my second feature film. I just shot in the summer, and I'm writing my third one. So I'm kind of busy, and I'm a casting director. So I'm casting lots of feature film now in Israel, and this is my plan for now. We'll see.
Hopefully we'll see you next year with
Oh,
your
thank you.
second film.
I hope so too.
Nice having you.
Thank you.
And if anyone has any more questions, you can take it outside. She's really approachable. So, thanks.
Thank you so much.